video is sponsored by Best Foods. Let's address something real quick. I'm currently pregnant in this video. Hello. But funny story, this is pre-filmed, so I'm not pregnant anymore while you're watching this video. But today, you guys, we're actually gonna be turning some leftovers into 5-star meals. A lot of us tend to dig through the fridge or go in the pantry and always complain that we have nothing to eat. And I'm guilty of that too. But today that's not the case. We're gonna turn some leftovers into bomb meals, and I'm confident that if I could do this, you guys could do it too. This video is actually inspired by Best Foods, which happened to be sponsoring this video. And this video concept was actually inspired by their mission, make taste, not waste. So thank you to Best Foods for sponsoring this video. You might be most familiar with Best Foods mayonnaise, but they actually have other sauces that you guys should definitely check out. Funny story, I was actually really excited to be sponsored by Best Foods because I literally, you guys, for this video, like I didn't have to go buy a jar of mayonnaise or anything. I had like at least 3 open in my house. We love mayonnaise. We're basically gonna be transforming leftover foods like crumbs or leftover just anything we have in the fridge and transforming it into a 5-star meal. So if you're not familiar with Best Foods, on the East Coast it's actually called Hellmann's. I feel like when people think mayonnaise, they think that you just slap it on a sandwich. There is so much to do with mayonnaise, with cooking and making different recipes that you wouldn't even think of, different hacks, and use it like an actual cooking and not just as a spread. I would love for you guys to try this challenge and discover more recipes on bestfoods.com. Should we just get into it? Let's just get into it because I'm getting a little bit hungry and I'm ready to eat. So first thing we're gonna be making is some chicken salad tostadas that are really easy to make, you guys. And if you have some rotisserie chicken or just any chicken, actually chicken breast, any chicken left over in the fridge, you could make this really easily with just some Best Foods mayonnaise and a few other ingredients. So we're just gonna add some add-ins, and you honestly don't need all of this. I have some cilantro, some onion, we have mixed veggies, jalapeno, we have carrot, celery. This is all stuff that was just laying around in my house. These are actually about to like expire. So we were like, let's take advantage and make some chicken salad tostadas. So let's get into it. First things first, we gotta shred our chicken. Rotisserie chicken is honestly just the best in general. So just shred it up. Or if you guys have any chicken left over from the night before, you just need some chicken and shred it. Alright, so now that I have my chicken shredded in my bowl, now I'm gonna go ahead and chop up some purple onion, some carrots, some celery, and cilantro. We just throw it all in there and mix it up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add some mixed veggies, which are soft canned veggies. And honestly, this is adjusted to what I have in my pantry right now or in my fridge as leftovers. You really don't need all of this, but really even just chicken with mayonnaise. Ooh, speaking about mayonnaise, we're gonna add our Best Foods mayonnaise. Again, no measurements, you really just go in. So it's just your preference, you know? I'm gonna mix that in. It already smells so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And that's literally it. Then I'm gonna put this on a tostada, add a little bit of tapatio on there, and it's done. You're probably thinking like, okay, that was way too easy. Well, we're actually making a side as well. Some corn ribs that I saw on TikTok. So we actually made some esquites recently, which is like corn and mayo. But we had some leftover corn in the fridge. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some corn ribs. Okay, that sounds really good. But I'm gonna need Squishy's help for this. So we're gonna cut them in 4s. Alright, so now that we have them cut up, we're gonna take these spices, add some oil, and then we're just gonna rub them on and put them in the air fryer. Like that. Ooh, I haven't tasted these, you guys. I'm excited. Okay, I'm gonna throw these in the air fryer basket. And we're just gonna put these at 400 degrees for 10 minutes. So while those are in the air fryer, I'm gonna make a dip on the side. It's really simple. All you need is some mayonnaise, a little bit of chipotle. We literally just chopped up 1 chipotle and some lemon juice and some salt to taste. Half a cup of mayonnaise and the chipotle. I'm gonna mix these first. Some lime juice, lemon juice, some salt. Taste this. I've literally never done this one before, but it looks really good. I'm not sure exactly how it's supposed to taste, but it tastes good, so I'm assuming this is good to go. Now we're gonna go ahead and plate everything and show you guys what we made. We got our tostada and our corn ribs. I'm gonna try these because I've never tried these before. We drizzled it with the sauce that we made. The sauce does it. The sauce does it for me. The sauce is what makes it so good. It kind of reminds me of an esquite, but on ribs. The lemon juice is so good. All right, let's get into this chicken tostada. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Oh my god. How simple was that? We got a whole meal with a side. So delicious. It's hitting the spot. All you need is chicken and mayo. That's all you need. And some corn. Make taste, not waste, you guys. Literally. You know what's crazy? Like, I genuinely, you guys, like, love mayonnaise. And it's not just because it's sponsored. Like, I love mayonnaise so much. Me and Luis, we freaking love mayonnaise. As I was making this, what we do when we make ceviche or anything, we actually, like, slather, like, mayonnaise on the actual tostada before we add everything else on. I'm not kidding. When I was about to serve my tostada, I was like, wait, I need to put mayonnaise on it. And then I was like, there's already mayonnaise on it. That's how much I love mayonnaise. Like, I freaking love mayo. So that is one recipe and a side. And I'll actually be right back tomorrow, which will literally be a split second to you guys because she's about to pop and her back hurts and she honestly just wants to continue to eat. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, you guys, we're back. It's a whole other day. I'm literally wearing something different, got a new face on, new makeup, what's good. So I have some chicken breast right here. We actually defrosted it because we had it in the freezer. We hadn't used it in forever. This is actually a Parmesan crusted chicken, and you guys are gonna be shocked at the simple ingredients we're using today. We did go ahead and defrost this in the microwave because it's faster. It also did like cook up a little bit on the sides, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna be baking this with some mayonnaise and it's gonna make it unbelievably tender. So let's get into it. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna combine some mayonnaise with some Parmesan cheese. This Parmesan cheese, it's on its way out, girl. She is crusty. When I tell you guys this is gonna come out so bomb with these ingredients that are literally like just laying around. Let's go ahead and mix up some mayonnaise. The recipe calls for half a cup, but honestly, I'm just gonna eyeball it because I don't think it matters. We're just gonna go in and we're just gonna go in with all the cheese. Gonna mix it up. You could also add some spices in here. I'm gonna go in with garlic powder. Oh. I'm too excited, you guys. I'm hungry. There you go. Oof. Yeah, look at that. All right, now we're just gonna get it right on. This looks really, really good. Wow, 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 wow. I could tell this is gonna be incredible. All right, I'm not even gonna clean this bowl. I'm literally just gonna set it to the side because I'm gonna be using it in just a second. All right, so for some crust, all we're gonna be using is some old crackers that I found in my pantry. Like, these are stale at this point. Like, literally, you just need any crackers for this, you guys. Breadcrumbs, whatever you guys wanna use. So we're just gonna crush these up. Okay, so now we're just gonna go in with our crumbs. So we're just gonna sprinkle them like so. I'm sprinkling a lot towards the center because it might shift the mayo, so I wanna make sure that they grip on. All right, that's a good amount, but I feel like we're good. So we also have some leftover cherry tomatoes and some broccoli, so we're just gonna put them in the pan, and the mayo itself, like drizzling on the sides, is gonna cook this up really nicely. I've seen a lot of people using cherry tomatoes right now, like in all kinds of pasta recipes and everything, because they're really popular right now. So we're just gonna throw them in there, and I feel like they'd be bomb. Same goes for the broccoli. We're just tossing them in. This already looks like a 5-star recipe right here, like literally. I'm gonna go ahead and add some spices to this to give it a little bit more flavor, you know, to the veggies. So I'm gonna go in with some garlic salt. Ooh, 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 ooh. Some pepper. And there you go. This is good to go in the oven. This looks bomb already, you guys. You guys know, looking at this right here, like you could tell it's gonna be good. So let's pop this in the oven for 20 minutes at 425. So while that's in the oven, we also have some noodles. These are just some butter noodles, and we had way too much. We had leftovers, so we're gonna be using this and tossing it in whatever's left over in here. There's not much mayonnaise and cheese in here. We're just gonna toss it with a pasta, and I think it will give it a nice coat of mayo and just a little bit of extra flavor. So you could just tell that this has been in the fridge for a bit just by looking at this, but this mayo and some heat is gonna bring it back to life. Also, just to add a little bit more flavor, I'm going in with some bacon bits. Just gonna toss some in there. Okay, so while everything is in the oven, we're gonna go ahead and pop this in the microwave, heat it up, and we'll be back when everything's ready. All right, you guys, we have our food plated now, and can I just say that this is probably gonna look the best out of this video. I feel like this is the 5-star looking meal, like the best looking one, hands down. Literally just using some chicken breast and leftovers we had. A whole Parmesan mayonnaise chicken with pasta, cherry tomatoes. We got our greens, our veggies. I'm just gonna dig in because I can't wait. Here, I wanna try a cherry tomato. Full of flavor. All right, let's get in here. Oof, the crumbs, you guys. We added hella crumbs, but it looks incredible. Let's get some of that pasta in here. All right, here it goes. Wow, that's really good. You guys, just cutting through this, it's so soft. That mayonnaise just like really softened up that chicken. I do not regret adding all that mayo and crust. Like, I definitely went in with that, and I do not regret it at all. Crunchy, creamy chicken. That's how I could describe it. I'm not done yet. Wow. I can't believe I made that. You guys have to try this one. I literally feel like I just made a restaurant dish. So freaking good. The chicken is so tender. That nice creamy crunch with the crackers and the mayo is so delicious, and it just adds like that juicy, like, I would just go in here and just finish it completely, but we have one more recipe, so let's get into that one. All right, you guys, last but not least, we have some carne asada. So this is from a barbecue we had like last week, you guys, and we have some leftover meats right here. So this is just carne asada. Like, this is dry. It's been in the fridge for a bit. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna transform this and make it a completely new meal. We have a lot of salsa in the fridge all the time. So if you're Mexican, you probably relate, girl. There's always salsa in the fridge. And what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna make this in like a carne con chile meal, which is technically just like meat and chili sauce. So what I'm gonna do first is we gotta add some moisture back into this meat because this is like dry the house, you guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop it up nicely and heat it up with some mayonnaise, and that's gonna add so much moisture and tenderness. So let's do that. Let's chop it up and heat it up. All right, we're gonna go in with that mayo. This is what I mean, you guys, when I say that you could use mayo for like literally cooking and not just a sandwich. Like, this actually will make it so soft, the meat. So if you guys ever have any dry meat that you want to soften up, just go in with some mayo and it's gonna give it that nice tenderness. On the side, I already have some leftover rice and beans. In a Mexican household, I feel like we just always have rice and beans like somewhere in the fridge. At least in my home, we're making them like every single day. Like every day, I'm on making rice and stuff. So we got that on the side ready for us. I could already see this meat getting really juicy with the mayonnaise. Look at that. Wow. It literally came back to life already, but we're actually not done yet, you guys. So taking that salsa that we would use like literally on everything, We're actually gonna take this salsa and we're gonna add it in and make it like a juice. So it's gonna be carne con chile. And it's literally thick because it's been sitting in the fridge. But we're gonna go in with some water as well to make it juicy. You don't want it to be too thick. You want it to be a juicy carne con chile. Add some seasoning to it because you added water.
I think it's good.
Yeah, it's good on salt.
Mm-hmm.
The meat is so tender. I could tell that this is literally ready. And we just tasted it. The meat is so tender. Like, super tender. Like if we just made this. That meat has been sitting like a week. In the fridge. Girl, this is so soft. So this is basically carne con chile. Let's go ahead and plate this. We have a brand new meal. All right, you guys, here is our carne con chile with our rice and beans, and I just know it's gonna be good. I mean, this is literally what I eat almost every day. It was really soft already, but after I let it simmer, I wanna see how tender it got with that mayonnaise. Wow. This is what I'm talking about, guys, when I say that you could use mayonnaise for not just a sandwich, like you could use it to actually cook with it. This meat was so dry. You guys know what it's like when you make a carne asada, when you make a barbecue, you guys, and you make your carne asada, you know that that meat is never gonna be as soft as it was that day. So the fact that we got it this tender with some mayonnaise, reheat some meat with mayonnaise. Like it leaves it so tender, you guys. This is so good. I know Squishy Bunny's eyeballing this, so I'm gonna let him have some. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If this does not inspire you to just get into your pantry and get into your fridge and make some bomb meals with some leftovers, then I don't know what does, because all of these are top notch. Do not forget to discover more recipes on bestfoods.com or hellmans.com. Even just experimenting with stuff that you already have, you'd be so surprised at how much you can do with your mayonnaise. Also, they are really famous for their mayonnaise, you guys, but do not forget that they have other sauces that are incredible, so make sure you guys try them out. I just want to say that after filming this, you guys, I am so inspired, like myself, to continue to use leftovers more. Even after me doing this video, I'm inspired to make taste, not waste. I'm gonna do this more often, and I really hope you guys do too. And I hope you don't just like watch this and never do it. Like please, you guys, like get into your fridge right now, see what you got, get into your pantry. There is so much you can do. This was a fun little challenge. I love cooking. Let me know if you guys want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This is the last time you're seeing this belly because this is actually pre-filmed, but I'm not pregnant anymore. Even I'm mind blown by that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. This video is sponsored by Best Foods.